Well, what's going on at home is that the new stuff they were force feeding me because I'm still stuck there right now. But no job is that the stuff is making my mouth drier all the time at home. And it's making me dry. Maybe not bad bacteria as much anymore. But the new stuff they gave me was Zidone, which sounds like a humongous scam for everyone. But I was force feeding, you know why? Just because I stayed with my dad for no job. And how would I had a job if they're giving me stuff that I don't want to drink from a psychiatrist by force? And the Invega Sustain injection they try putting on me all the time could give me my Machiavelli's, Machiavelli Ortiz breast cancer. It can't give it to me too, even if I'm a guy. Yeah, it can. The injection that psychiatrists are giving me, that gave me all the time on 521 Stockdale, and Norma, P. Lee, Dr. Adams, Bristow, and another one that did that was probably another psychiatrist who just didn't see that much that time. And they just tried giving me breast cancer at 521 Stockton Behavioral, which is not a lie. I even got called by someone that knew that it could have given me breast cancer. They were just trying to make sure if I had it, but we don't know right now. But I just don't want to risk MRIs all the time because sometimes there's even big scammers more than other people going on that we need to stop all the time. And another thing that will happen is they sometimes made me have speech problems that you never had growing up. Those medications that I obviously never wanted to be forced to drink at home or be injected with, of course, by parents at home like mine or by psychiatrists I don't want to see at all, to be honest. And because we didn't do what the case manager wanted, one day, these days, she got mad. She locked us up, of course. Don't let us near the door, kidnap us in Baker, so of course we don't get out near the door. Steal our clothes like her medical. And it's not a lie, they gave me someone else's clothes and stole mine, staying there. When I had someone that cared about me, but they never saw me either. They just abandoned me there. But that person just never messaged me ever again, and I could have stayed there and not to not have gone to psychiatry anymore to help other people that really needed it more than me, the help. And leave the stuff behind from the psychiatrist because I never needed it growing up, not really, or injections either growing up that were just making me even get cancer at some point. If I don't know where I have it, I'm just not aware right now. I've been Vegas Austana from that building, and even the new lady named Susie on Brimhall tries giving me another injection, but she's not supposed to give me any injections at all. That's even something very illegal to try to do all the time at home. The psychiatrist, of course, from Brimhall. But the thing that's going on is that they think that they could even turn us into robots their whole life, but they can't. Not really. They always try to scam, of course. But another thing that's going on right now is that I have no money at all. I just need money to leave my mom. The GoFundMe, they just didn't let us make it maybe because I have to call them, but they should at least made us make a $7,000 one. But in case someone wanted to ask to leave my mom already, that was even way worse health than all of us. But sometimes they also don't approve something that they should approve the people. But another thing is going on is that I just have to never see my parents anymore. Not to do obviously no bad things, of course, but we just can't live there because my parents never learned their lesson growing up that they shouldn't have bothered me and my siblings growing up. Not really. Because I had someone that cared about me, but we just don't see that person. Because someone from Mexico came, got a career more than us back then. And then what happened was they just said we didn't have anything anymore. Not anymore. And just never helped me like they had promised. And just failed me as a person, of course. And my friend Jessica, a great friend of mine, she tries giving me a job, but once she talks to them, everything going around, they just don't give it to us. And Becker, so not really. They even will leave us on the streets. Some of the people in the mall, probably more. But another thing that we can do is I can make more Pappy and Kitty videos for you guys. If you guys want your kids to watch them all the time, we'll try cleaning everything up for you guys all the time. So there's nothing that they're not supposed to eat or grab. And clean up everything for them. and really try to make more videos for you guys, just to even entertain the kids. If you guys have kids at home, or even like sometimes I do them because those puppy and kitty videos, because Memo can't be with my mom and dad because I'm way more responsible, even with the stuff they're not supposed to give me at home. With Memo, more than Memo than my parents, to be honest. And I want him to be in another house. I just have no money right now. And another thing that's going on is that that dog is a blessing for me because he reminded me of the person that I lost that left me to die growing up. Because that person said I would push my wheelchair at some point. They just leave me there. Never come back for me at all. They even abandoned me at my mom's house when I was never supposed to come back there due to bad incidents. Sometimes from medications that I never wanted to drink by force. Most of the time it was that, and or injections that made me do a reaction video like some people in other countries that I never really wanted to make growing up, of course. But those got made not because I vaped, not because I did weed, of course. They got made because those injections from the Stockdale building and Brimhall building, not as much, but and not really from the Brimhall building, but it was the Stockdale one that made me make the reaction videos that sometimes people would make by accident. Because when they also did say they injected my arm, and when they did that, it would just hurt really badly all the time, and I could never go there again. And the other thing that happened is that someone told me, someone that from the law told me that some of those injections, like in Vegas Estana, can give me cancer, like a female breast cancer. Obviously, we don't know if I have that or not, but I doubt I have that breast cancer. But they really just try to look out for me at that point when I was going there, because I was never supposed to live with my mom. Even the lady told us to not live there, one of the case managers we had, but she just didn't help us at all, not really. Ever since I promoted her to another building, what happened was she just tried giving me as a side the least amount of money possible to keep scamming somewhere else, of course, the case manager I had. But that's a scam they ran there, because how are they going to promote someone that didn't deserve it and give me as a side when I should have been going to college and not being pilled or injected from psychiatry with stuff that was only ruining my mouth or giving me cancer from the 521 Stockdale building in Bakersfield, California. And another thing going on is that my mom and dad think they control me still, but I'm not a child either. I'm almost 25. I have to have gotten a job, but sometimes they don't give us anything because due to discrimination in Bakersfield that's always there, and sometimes the scams even in my mom's house going around with other people, but that they ran all the time back then, the people. But I tried getting a job even as a receptionist, but they didn't give it to me, maybe because they wanted me to be my full self all the time and not go to the psychiatrist at all. And I'm just trying to do my last 6 months there, but that I'm not ever gonna sign again. And they don't leave me alone. Maybe I'll stick to doing more puppy and kitty videos for you guys in case one day those entertain you guys enough to make a smile on you guys' face. Because I can never live with my parents anymore due to some bad stuff that happens to me all the time there. But another thing that goes on is that I ask friends for help growing up, but they just never give me a job growing up, and they don't actually help me at all. My friends, only Jessica Reyes is a real friend of mine though. She's the one thing that's worth more. She's worth more than anything to me though. Jessica, my friend, she only one stuck out for me at that house when I was there. That I was staying at my parents' house, and my friend Keith, that I help out with a back only all the time, because I can't let anyone be in a wheelchair. Like I was almost gonna die that time with someone that didn't care about me. Like one of them tried warning me, but that person also said they didn't see me because someone from Mexico just didn't want to. He couldn't, because maybe he was helping the other guy more than me go to college instead of me, which I should have gone to college growing up, but couldn't. No way. None of the psychiatric services were being forced on me, injected on me without me wanting, to be honest, or giving forced medicine that I never wanted to drink at home. And obviously I don't get respected in my parents' house or even by my siblings sometimes, But the only ones that don't do nothing to me as of right now, probably my little sister's the only one that really respects me though. Right now, and my little brother, but not my parents. They just said that they gave me stuff by force because I was living there. And it's not fair because I could have gotten a real job like everybody else. And left my mom and left everyone in peace. Left everyone in peace and live my own life and maybe go back to school, get a scholarship or go back to college. Or help other people that are already going more crippled than me back then. Like I did with some guy that we fixed electronics in the past. When he fell off the roof one time, he fell and I helped his back. But he never saw me again, not because he didn't care about me. I think it's because another guy stayed there because maybe that grandma was really evil to that guy. We just don't say his name due to privacy reasons. But he stayed with a friend of mine that could have helped me a long time ago. Leave my mom, but what happened is he had to stay there because maybe that grandma didn't accept him for a lot of stuff that was going around. But even I worried a little bit about him sometimes because I was kind of mean to him in high school, but it's because I was at an age when I could not be there that much with him. And he a good person deep down, but even then, those people just don't see me to help me ever again. Everyone's slowly abandoning us, to be honest, and I just don't want to keep going to psychiatry at all. Or keep injecting stuff that just making me just sicker from the psychiatrist. Or new prescriptions that I obviously never wanted from them. Just because the lady would get her way all the time. That case manager, her name was Norma Rodriguez, the old one I had. She just didn't want me to quit going, but she should never have forced us to keep going. You know why? Because it's not her position or place to keep on trying to control us. When I could have left a long time ago and left everyone else alone and just live my own life by myself and help the people that really mattered in my life. I lose so many people all the time, but not because I didn't care about them, because of new stuff that I never wanted to get pilled by or injected by from a psychiatrist that my mom and dad haven't left me alone either with, because I stayed there. My ex could have helped me, but there's no contact there. And my friend, she tried giving me a job with her Unicera outlet, but what happened to that girl was she just had to be closed because when I didn't get a job, God still loved us enough to maybe shut them down. Because what happened was that I was trying to get a job even with my friends to not be with my parents anymore, but the thing that happened is that they just didn't give it to us as Sarah Alley, maybe because we're not female sometimes. And that girl just went bankrupt basically. She got her own karma for not giving it to me, but it's still not something that I wish on them that much, but I should have gotten something even there growing up. And they never gave us anything growing up. A job, no. Not really, not in Bakersfield. And they even leave us to live in the streets of people here. I tried to get a GoFundMe running in case the videos were entertaining a little bit. Sometimes growing up, and I had more videos back then for you guys. Even a snake one where the puppies never died. But what happened with that video is one of my cousin's house. That snake was just not there anymore. We just don't say nothing about that there, but what happened to the snake, it just wasn't there. Some other guy got rid of it for my aunt and my cousin, but all the puppies in that video were, of course, they were safe. They were saved, and they are all safe, and probably even now, but I haven't seen my cousin in a while. But I have more videos for you guys too, not just what's going on with me at home sometimes. I had more videos, but sometimes back stuff happens that some of the videos got deleted back then. Some better videos that I had, I even had other casts that could have been shown because probably that person wouldn't mind sometimes because those people are more free over there. And Mexico, and we would have shown you more kitties and more other animals. Some channels like Robin Sample are great because I even acknowledged one time, but they really have 20 cats there if you guys want to watch sometimes. And another channel that's great is Abraham Ingo that I watch sometimes. He just has only that one kitty, Kurt, but it's like my little brother's cat. He's there. My little brother's cat. It's kind of like the same breed as him, pretty much. But he's just more viral, of course. And he's a good kitty too. I like watching him. And I tried even playing little soccer with him. He knew how to kick the ball a little bit for you guys. A little bit. He looked how to kick the ball a little bit for you guys. He tried even like moving on his paw a little bit. Because he needs to be a little bit more trained as well. Or Ray at home. But that was never my cat, of course. It was my little brother's. I just could never have gone back to that house due to other reasons. Bad stuff that happens to me there from other people. But if I have my own place, maybe I could rescue some more animals too when someone is more there. And we have Memo because he really had pain on his paws. He had to be rescued at that point. And he's my favorite dog. Besides the one we had in Mexico that we never saw that much because I just couldn't go there all the time because I was too young back then to see it all the time. But that dog that we have now is just saved from the pain already. A long time ago, the food was changed a long time ago, obviously. But the dog we have, what happened with him, that pain just fell off because maybe God just wanted us to keep him there. But I just can't keep staying with my mom and dad. Not right now. Because I have to deal sometimes with the psychiatric services by myself. And usually all the time. Because I have other friends that need me growing up. Not just the ones in my high school that I haven't seen in a long time. And another thing is that I can make more videos. There's one coming up today of Ray. He wants to go outside all the time. My little brother lets him, but it's because he's not dumb enough to really run away though. If he runs away, obviously we'll look for him on the rocks and everything, but he has a collar, so we never lose him, to be honest. But that cat we have is too intelligent to run away though. But even I try not to take him outside though. My little brother can take him outside, as long as he don't run away though. I had my own cats. I had one of them was called Flaco growing up. That cat was black. It's like a little panther for me. I love little panthers. They're so cute. And another one that was really mine was an Oreo cat with a chopped ear that I was kind of like rescuing it little by little, but they never came back to me to see me, but because I never could have kept them at my mom's house. So she was really strict growing up with animals there. They're less strict with the animals there, but I just can never see my mom that much no more because I can't go to places that they're just scamming me at the doctor. Some of them, not all of them, but most of them are. But my doctor on me, she just said that they're great doctors there that I go to. But on Ming, yes. The ones on Ming, close to the Valley Plaza, they're great because they always stuck out there for me when I went there. They're great doctors there if someone wants to go there. The ones on Ming, close to the Valley Plaza, they're great because even if they make mistakes sometimes, they fix them without yelling at them, of course, but they fix some stuff that I needed sometimes. But I will recommend more people going there than sometimes that my parents would go even in Wasco to a girl that we shouldn't see too much. Because no one should go to the doctor that far. Growing up, not really. I needed a nose procedure growing up, but with what money would I pay for my own nose? I was just gonna improve my breathing only, that nose. Mostly. That's one of the reasons they signed us for psychiatry, but they're not supposed to growing up. My parents. But that happened with my nose, obviously was never fixed by anyone because I have no money at all, but I just stuck to trying to eat more healthy also, but and another thing is that I can do way more puppy kitty videos. I just need to pick up a lot of stuff for him. I had to buy him at least 2 toys even with nothing right now because I couldn't leave him with nothing him either, but I just wish I had a job right now and left my mom and left all the other people alone and stay by myself. And another thing I can do is really help the other people that needed my help back then. Like my friend, one of them that had cancer, that was a TV repair guy. I pray for him all the time with tears everywhere in my eyes, of course, because I never wanted him to die. He just never saw me anymore but I care about him still a lot as a friend. I prayed to the point where like I wouldn't even have given it to myself the cancer, but he never died. He beat it, but he just never looked for me again. Due to some other reasons that he couldn't see me because someone stayed there, like the friend I had once, because he was really my friend at some point, and even when I went to West. It's just like he thinks that I probably didn't care about him that time when I was younger, but I did even care about even him. It's just that I couldn't be showing no stuff that I wasn't supposed to there either growing up. And he was one of those guys that were really flamboyant, of course, because he's not scared to be himself, obviously, because he's not a coward. But he's really flamboyant, and one of those that I just didn't hang out with him as much because I wasn't flamboyant like them that much. Right now, not really. But he's a good person because he probably just really helped that TV group work right now. That was my friend, but maybe not my friend no more, but because I could have gotten a job even there because nothing was given to me even in the past. They were going to give me a Red Wing, but some of my emails were lost in the tracks. Even 8 years ago, I still have no job. It's even been, for me, 8 years of applying, probably since 2017, and no job now. I'm not homeless, but they abuse everything at my mom and dad's house, and I just can't be there that much. To the point where I should have been gone a long time ago out of the house. If someone stepped up to the plate and got me out of there and given me a job, like a real person. Because I'm not gonna keep going to psychiatry all the time. I told that lady, the one that wanted to give me a receptionist job, but someone was maybe more homeless going than me at the time. And another thing is that they just didn't give it to me, not there. They could have, but they just didn't want to. And they don't have to, they don't want to, of course, because it's their choice, whoever they hire there, but I just left a bad review because I just really shouldn't have been seen by my mom anymore. Because my mom, she's just ignorant. She's not an evil person, my mom. Not really. And my parents and my dad either, they're just ignorant right now. Like my ex would have told me. I just never see him anymore. Even if it was a guy that I was dating. Because I found out at some point, some of them that didn't like gay people sometimes, they find out. But what happened is, when we date someone like them, they sometimes leave us to die too. Because most of them are really evil. They will leave us there, some of them. But what happened with that person is that she was only my friend now, and my friend in the future. But we just had no connection or nothing. They're not in friendship now. One of my aunts wanted me to talk to him to see if I could just get a job or go to stay somewhere else for a while until I had a career going or something else going that had get me more money to even leave the psychiatry even more. And all the pills and injections behind, and maybe start a singing career because I could have sang better without the medicine all the time that they gave me from a psychiatrist, like 100% better without the medicine from the psychiatrist. That was forced on me, and I could have sang 100% better without those injections of Invega Sustena that were just bruising and hurting my arm that I never wanted to get from them back then in Bakersfield. And those buildings on Stockdale. And Bramhall tried giving me more injections, but I just didn't.